Hi everyone! Welcome to my channel, Andra Makes. Today I am covering 2 challenges with 1 garment. I'm going to be sharing what I made for the 2020 decade for my Make 9 2023 challenge. It's where I'm sewing a pattern from each of the past 9 decades from the 40s through the 2020s, and it's also covering the Sew Upcycle 23 challenge that's hosted by Karen from Sew Little Time and Becky from Notes from the Sewing Room. So I used 1 garment and covered both these challenges. So excited. I'm going to put a playlist for my Make 9 2023, what I've made so far. I only have 1 decade left. So I'll put that video in the description, the playlist in the description box of what I've made so far, and also a link to my thrift store haul video playlist in the description box, because that is relative to today. Because for the Sew Upcycle 23 challenge, they want you to use non-conventional fabric. This is right up my alley. I do this a lot. It's one of my favorite things to do. And in fact, before I try on the dress that I made for you, I'm going to insert a little slideshow and show you everything that I've made the past few years with unconventional fabric, and I'm pretty sure I've gotten everything from thrift stores. But the pattern I made is Simplicity S9101. This is from 2020, and I did make a few changes, but I guess I sort of made view C. Although I did not do the high-low hem, I just cut mine straight across, and I made my sleeves longer. My dress is full-length sleeves, and the length of the dress was based on the length of fabric I had. So it's sort of a custom made. I just had to go with what I had. And the reason I wanted to do that is, and I'll show you on my dress, is because what I used for my unconventional fabric is a tablecloth, and it already had a beautiful hem all the way around it, and I'll show it to you, but I wanted to keep that. So I used that for the hem around the bottom of my dress. And then the reason I made mine long sleeves is I wanted to use that hem on the bottom of the sleeve. So I cut an extra piece and added it on to make a long sleeve, and I'll show you that on my dress. I think it turned out so pretty, and that hem is so pretty also. Oh, and I forgot to say another change I made. You can see here on the line drawing, there's a seam down the front, and also there's supposed to be a seam on the back piece, because they want you to cut, instead of cutting it on the fold, they want you to cut 2 pieces of the front and then 2 pieces of the back and then sew them together. I did not do that. I did not see a reason to do that. If you know of a reason why that would be necessary, please let me know. I don't think it provides any shaping or anything like that, since it's just a seam down the front and back, but let me know what you think. So I cut my front and back on the fold. And speaking of the pattern pieces, this only has 4 pattern pieces. It has an extended sleeve, so there was no sleeve piece, but it has the front piece, the back piece, and then the tie, and then the pockets. And there's a couple other pieces on here if you were doing another view, the elastic, I believe. But I only used 4 pattern pieces. It was relatively quick and easy to sew. Highly recommend this pattern. I think it's a very nice dress, and I don't think the pattern cover does it justice. Once again, I just think it's a lot prettier than what this pattern cover shows. And the fabric, unconventional fabric I used, is a tablecloth, a linen tablecloth that I got from a thrift store. And it was 58 by 106 inches, and it was $10. And I made the straight size 14, which is what I 99% do in big 4 patterns. And now here is my dress. It's in this beautiful burnt orange color that was a tablecloth. And then here you can see where I added the piece on right here for the sleeve, and I top stitched that down I thought that gave it a nice touch and made it look like that it was supposed to be that way. And then here is that pretty hem I was telling you about that was already on the tablecloth. I just thought that was so pretty, and I'll show it to you around the bottom of the dress also. But there are the ties in the front, and you can see this is attached here, and then it has pockets, and then here's the hem again. Oh, hope you can see that. It's hard to show. There we go, maybe. That was already on the tablecloth. So pretty. And then here's the back. And then you can see the sleeves are long now. And I am going to insert pictures of me wearing this dress and also a slideshow of what I have made over the past few years using unconventional fabric. And then I'll also insert footage of me trying this on for you. I'm back. I have it on. I'll show you the sleeve where I added on that piece to be able to use this hem that was already on the tablecloth that I think is so pretty. And then there is where I added it on, and I did the top stitching to make it look like it was supposed to be that way. And I'll back up and so you can see the tie. I do prefer a self belt that goes all the way around, I believe, because where it ties in the front, it produces this very pretty gathering, of course, but in the back, it's just, everything's just straight. And I'll show you that when I get up on the step, and I'll turn around and let you see. But I'm glad that I tried this. And here are the pockets. And now I will get up on the steps so you can see the entire thing. Here it is. There's the full view. You can see the gathering that the belt creates right here in the front. And then there's the length that I ended up getting from the fabric that I had to work with. And now here's the back. You can see here where it's just kind of hanging straight, where there's no gathering from a belt or anything. So this is what I made for the 2020 decade for my Make 9 2023 challenge, and also what I made for the Sew Upcycle 23 challenge. Let me know what you think. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.